Hey guys, alright, it is time for that exciting moment of showing you guys what I have been working on in Pages Through Time for the last couple of days. So we are in here, we are in the pre-menu loading area, and I'm just going to go ahead, press enter, and get started. Now quickly I'm going to go through each of these subsections, starting away from the bottom up, minus quitting, because, well, it wouldn't do us any good if we quit. So I'm just going to show you that part at the moment, because we're not going to actually quit the game. We are going to go through the credits real quick. The Page Through Time, coming out in 2025, producer Michael G. Pliznarski. Pretty cut and dry, pretty simple there. I'm going to go over to our options. Now here, there's a lot to play with. Language is not set up yet, but this will be set up. This is going to be something that I just need to speak to a few people on to learn more about localization. So we're going to get into that and figure out what I have to do there. But we do have all of our video options set up. And one thing I did put into here to make sure on is that we do have colorblind stuff, so that if people have visual issues, they can try to adjust it to their best possible things that can help them. I'm going to go back to normal vision on that one. We can set different qualities from low quality to epic quality. We can set the vertical sync to on or off. Keep mine off for now. And we can set the frame rate to whatever we want to have it, or unlimited. Same thing with resolution, and same thing with windowed full screen versus windowed. Hop into audio. We are not. We can apply it. I didn't technically change anything, but we'll apply it. Going over to audio, you're going to see that there's a few different channels. Now, I do normally always include the three options of the music, which is background music, the sound effects, and the dialogue. Usually for dialogue, instead I actually use ambient sound, because I don't normally have dialogue in my games. But this time around there will be dialogue, so we do have a dialogue section. And we have another one below that called voice chat. And we'll get into that in just a minute. Moving along, we have our inputs. Now, we do have a lot more inputs than I typically put into games. We have combat inputs, we have interaction inputs, we have our hotkey inputs, we have our swimming inputs, and we have our building inputs. And of course we have the basic movement, camera, things like that. One big change is that normally I had these hard set where you always had to press W in order to walk. Well, if I wanted to switch it now and press the up arrow, you could just as easily switch it and use the up arrow. We are going to go back to W because I'm more comfortable with the WSAD format. And then we'll go here. I will click cancel because I'm not going to change anything there. And this area here is for controllers like the Xbox controller, PlayStation controller, Switch controller, and you name it, it'll probably be covered, minus the fact of probably not including a joystick controller. Though you never know, maybe I'll put something in here where you do need to use a joystick. Maybe a joystick will help. Give me one moment, please. Jesse, go lay down, boy. I want some attention real quickly. We're going to hop in here, and now that we've seen the options page, credits page, we are going to hop into play. Now, like I said before, there is going to be quite a lot of differences. There is 5 different options here. The one we are going to go with is going to be new game, but there is new game, resume game, load game. Resume and load kind of sound the same. They kind of are at the moment. Browse and host. Now, browse and host are 2 multiplayer features for online gameplay. That's right, Pages Through Time is going to be an online multiplayer experience. Not right away. And the reason why not right away is that I do want to talk to a few people and bring somebody on board that knows networking and securities a little bit better than I do, because when dealing with networking and securities, internet stuff, you kind of want to have somebody there that knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing. And for me, that would be more like amateur hour, and I want to make sure that everybody is protected and safe. And even if that costs a little bit of money to do so, it'll be more than worth it. I'm going to hop in here. I am going to start a new game, and we are going to load up into our toy box area. Now, right now, I do only have the one zone available, and you can see that it is called Toy Box. Now, available zones are going to be zones within the map that the player has already unlocked, either by getting to that area or something like that. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to have the player unlock the actual zones. You might have to complete a quest or something like that first. Don't know yet. Not going there yet. Not totally prepared for that yet. And we have owned locations. Now this one I am prepared for. Owned locations is going to be things like beds, a sofa, a campsite, things that the player built, put into the game, and are then able to respawn back there when either they die or they come into the world for a fresh spawn. I'm going to hop into Toybox, and we are in here. Now right now we're just in kind of a blank house. Just kind of built it up a little bit just to have a structural building to be in. And we're going to look over a few things. We're going to first grab some materials. Don't want to run into any problems with any of these creatures. Okay. Now, I have talked about something for a very long time. Very long time, and I'm happy to say that it is in this game right now. Right now. I have talked about chaos. And chaos, when things break, like you shatter a glass, that the order in which it breaks, though random, there is a randomized order to it. And we're going to look at a little bit of that feature on these trees right quick. So I have an axe in my hand. I'm standing in front of the tree. And I hit the tree. But if you notice, right where I hit the tree is where the tree took damage. Now I'm going to stand here again, and I'm going to continue to hit it. It's going to continue to take damage. It is not going to break. And the reason it is not going to break is because it is more realistic than that. Typically, when you're out in the real world and you're cutting down trees, you don't just hit the tree from one end. You have to go around to the other side of the tree and start hitting it. Go to the other side, start hitting it. And as you go around the tree, you should, hopefully, be able to break the tree. This one right now is floating right now for a moment. So we break that one last little piece. And now that it is broken, we have our tree. We can go up to the bushes. We can grab some berries. And let us break down one more tree, just in case we need... Uh-oh. My axe is actually just about broken. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this tree. The axe is broken. That's okay. It's okay, we got what we needed from it. We'll head inside real quickly. And... actually, I'm wrong. I'm going to need one more thing. Let me go into the cave real quick, because I'm going to want to make either a new axe or repair my axe. And I think I might have kind of caused a problem because I didn't get any thatch, and I might need thatch in order to actually build something. Well, at least in order to build those. Similar to before with the chaos, these are stones with chaos. And if you notice where I was hitting is where they were breaking, and I got all the pieces around it. Now let's see if I could do this from here real quick. We will go over to crafting. And what do I require? I do require fiber for these. So, I am actually in a problem because I'm not going to be able to get fiber. That's alright. We're going to make some of these just show that the crafting system does in fact work. It was just me who, like an idiot, broke my tool before I can get any thatch to show you guys that. And unfortunately, you can't hit the tree with a pickaxe and break it. It doesn't work that way. You have to use the axe. It's a little bit more detailed than that. Same thing. Can't make those. Can't make these. Let's see. Now, to actually craft items, go back over to here. You have to equip the blueprinting plan. You do. You can right click and you'll have all these options. Now, if I went to here, even though this says that I need 3 planks, 5 stone, actually I do have the material so I can make it. And say let's make it near the house. Let's make this near the house. This one I have the materials for. Let's make this near the house so I have a place to grab water and stuff like that from right around the property. And right here sounds good. We'll press E. The reason why it had me do that and gave me the ability to press E and put the materials down. We are going to go over to the build option again. I'm going to go to something I don't have the materials for. Well, we already established that I don't have any. I have these materials. We don't have fiber. Here, we don't have the iron ingots right now. Now, I can put this blueprint down. It's down. I can't use it, and I can't add materials to it until I actually pick up the materials. So all this is doing is just holding a placeholder of, we're going to put this object here. And once we get the materials for it, that object will be built there. There's no real interaction with this right now because I don't have a water container. But if you go up to my water, you'll see that my water, I'm under attack. I died! Oh no! I saw the blood splatter on my screen, and then I realized the deer got me. The deer got me! Or the buck got me? Yeah. Realize, buddy, I've been shooting games since I was like 6. You ain't gonna beat me. When you do die, just a real quick thing, when you do die, your stuff will end up on the ground, in a pouch. Pick it up, move it over. And good to go. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. We are going to head into here really quickly. Back into our little system over here. I'm going to go further into the cave, and we're going to go grab some iron. That right there is some stone. There is some iron next to this Big Ugly right here. And Big Ugly? He a mean Big Ugly, so don't mess with him too much now. Definitely don't want to challenge him face on. You'll see why in just a second. I will let him hit me once, and he does 50% damage. He does hit very hard. He does only do melee damage, so if you do what I'm doing and just kind of avoid him like I am, you will avoid the attacks. Don't worry, his behavior changed by the time you guys get to him anyway. We're gonna grab some iron real quick. Helps if I bring my tool out. Punching iron is probably good. Ah! Please do not hurt me. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. A little out of his range to see me, so he doesn't see me, but he definitely felt that. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, guys, take care and have a good one.